Running Back Nation, what is good? Sixers sickos, what is good? Yes, the Sixers make another move. All right. I'm going to give you my opinion on the whole thing. Give me 10 trillion likes on this video. I woke up at 4 a.m. today. No real reason. Didn't go back to sleep. So we are absolutely slamming the caffeine today. And our boy Woj gave me something to talk about. All right, let's get down to business, man. The Philadelphia 76ers, well, ESPN sources veteran guard Reggie Jackson, who agreed on a contract buyout with the Charlotte Hornets, plans to join the Philadelphia 76ers upon clearing waivers. Woj then says the Sixers will add another playoff-tested veteran to the backcourt rotation with Jackson. Now, Reggie Jackson is going to be 34 years old, but this is just another move for the Philadelphia 76ers, getting themselves ready to compete at a high level in the playoffs with veteran playoff players who have played on multiple teams, multiple playoff runs. You know, no more of these guys that you're just hoping can show signs of being a reliable bench player deep into the playoffs. Daryl Morey's out there tracking down guys that have done it on that level. I'm not saying Reggie Jackson is some kind of star, is some kind of make or break type of player, but when you were looking at the 76ers depth chart and you were saying they got Tyrese Maxey at point guard, they signed Kyle Lowry, who's about to be 61 years old, and they got a rookie in Jared McCain, who we don't really, even all the way through the summer league, know anything about. You know, whether or not he can play at the NBA level. Do you want to play him this season and try to find out if he can play at the NBA level, or do you want to go get somebody who has played at the NBA level? So they go and they get Reggie Jackson. Now, is Reggie Jackson entirely washed? I'm not sure. You know, if you look here, his stats of his last couple of playoff runs, he was not very effective with the Denver Nuggets at age 32 and 33. He only played 6 games in 2022-23, played 12 games last year, 10 minutes a game, 3.5 points per game off the bench. Now, that's with the Denver Nuggets. Maybe that's because Nikola Jokic is really a 7-foot point guard, and it's hard for guys like Reggie Jackson, who are ball handling, pick and roll type of guys, to get in a groove. If you look at all of his years prior, OKC, Detroit, and the Clippers, you know, you got 14 points per game, 17.8, 17.8. I like the 3-point percentages in most of these seasons with these teams, 39, 42, 53, 40, 50 even. Well, that didn't really count. That was only in 6 games with the Denver Nuggets. But a veteran point guard who I think helps your rotation. And, you know, Jeff Dalton's on a 2-way contract. Jared McCain, you don't really know if he's NBA ready yet. So instead of wasting time, you go and you pick up a veteran point guard. And Reggie Jackson is the guy. What does this mean for a Jared McCain? This means that Jared McCain will be making TikToks in a Delaware Bluecoats uniform this season. Why? You know, if the Sixers would have known they were going to go out and sign Kyle Lowry and Reggie Jackson, would they have drafted Jared McCain? Probably not. Why did they draft Jared McCain? I don't know. The fact that they drafted Jared McCain continues to make less and less sense to me. I'll never know the real answer to why. It's like, why did Tony Montana kill his cousin? Really? You know, nobody knows. You know what I mean? Speculation, nobody knows. Nobody knows why they didn't draft Dalton Knecht or Tristan Da Silva, and then went out and got some veteran point guard. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Another little backlash that we're having here is that people are saying they wanted a power forward. The Sixers, part of Sixers Nation, is saying this makes no sense. They wanted a power forward. We need a power forward. And once again, all I'm really going to say about that is look at Daryl Morey's history and the teams that he builds. He builds teams that stand on the perimeter and jack threes. Number one, that's the teams that Daryl Morey historically has put together. One, because it was mostly James Harden, but he builds teams that get up and down the floor and get up a lot of three-point shots. Also, Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid commands maybe more space in the paint than any player ever, possibly, you know? And when you really look at it, can you really play a power forward with Joel Embiid? Should you really be playing a power forward with Joel Embiid? Last season, Tobias Harris was the 76ers power forward. So as long as you upgrade that, you're in pretty good hands, you know? I know you want a hard-nosed rebounding power forward. This isn't 1995. Put 4 ball-handling shooters around Joel Embiid. Put guys that crash the boards and play hard around them, but guys that can stretch the floor. Every single player on the floor with Joel needs to be able to shoot threes at a 40% rate, and that's what they're doing. And, you know, did we lose by getting smoked on the rebounds last year? Yeah, we did. But a lot of it was when Joel Embiid went to the bench because Paul Reed, for some reason, lost all of his basketball skills. And you went and signed Andre Drummond, you know, and I think the Adem Bona pick was huge, and I'm excited for him to get rotation minutes this season. So is the power forward position really that important in today's NBA, especially when you have a player like Joel Embiid commanding so much space in the paint? Probably not. I don't know if the Sixers are done making moves, but I really like this Reggie Jackson signing. Expected Reggie Jackson signing. Now, I forgot to get this page up here before we get out of here. A little, Gilbert Arenas is in a little bit of hot water for some stupid ass things that he said on his show about South Sudan. Here's the thing about Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas is an idiot. Gilbert Arenas is a dumbass. This is a guy who ruined his NBA career by bringing a bag full of into the locker room. Okay? Now he has a podcast where him and his friends are clearly drunk the entire time, just talking mad shit. And that's fine for entertainment. But people like Gilbert Arenas don't really think about the things that they say. And he's going to get himself kicked off of YouTube if he keeps saying stupid shit like this. Here's what he said.
Got the males. Almost lost to some Africans. Yeah, we almost lost to them. And the king had to say.
Bro. I mean, wow. Wow. The first thing I want to say is this. Talking about Africans like they're not real people is just insane to me. Talking about them like they're some fictional character in a movie, wild to me. Insanely insensitive, inhumane, just disconnected from reality. Like, making fun of a third world country is totally... It's just ridiculous.
The king had to save us. I know the LeBron haters are mad. We almost lost to the Ahi tribe.
Bro! Who uploaded this, bro? You don't have a PR team telling you to probably not put that out there?
This is crazy. Man, Embiid over there, goddamn throwing the game. He throwing the game for his cousins and shit.
Gilbert. On top of that, you're trying to be a comedian and it's not even funny.
I was supposed to be losing to air up there. Come on, man. Cool Runnings. We're not supposed to lose to the Cool Runnings team.
Cool Runnings was Jamaica. So you don't even know. It's not even the correct reference. You fucking...
They don't even have shoes. They get their shoes from America. We got to ship them shoes. They don't even have basketball rims, dog. My new boy.
All right, I've heard enough. Joel Embiid responded to what Gilbert Arenas said. And I can't believe he's... dude, just making fun of the fact that people don't have shoes and laughing. That's not funny. How is that funny? I don't think Gilbert Arenas understands that this is real. These are real people. 75% of the world is impoverished. Third world countries are a real thing. Most of the world doesn't have shoes. It's not funny. It's fucked up. If you want to be taken seriously as a sports media, say congratulations to South Sudan. Talk about how inspiring it is to people around the world that a team from South Sudan put up a fight against Team USA. This is the problem with podcasting becoming the major form of media. And I'm aspiring to be one of those people, but I'm not dumb enough to do shit like this. I also wouldn't take a bag full of Glocks into a locker room. Joel Embiid, Gilbert Arenas, I think is a probably pop up for us. Yeah. Here's what Joel Embiid said in response to Gilbert Arenas being Gilbert Arenas.
Obviously, I don't condone it. I'm African, first and foremost. I might be playing for Team USA, but I'm Cameroonian. First and foremost. So, I don't know exactly what I said, so I can't comment on it. But if it was that negative, it's just disappointing. Because you see what African basketball has done, for us to be in this position, to be able to make some sort of impact, even in the position that I am. I still have a lot of impact, where I'm from in the whole continent of Africa, and that's never going to stop. So, like I said, it's really unfortunate, and especially in the world we live in now, so much negativity, and
yeah, so fuck you, Gilbert Arenas, dipshit, and the Sixers signed Reggie Jackson. I'm out. Y'all have a good day.